Good morning, everybody. Welcome to May 18th, 2017. This is MarketStream.live, and we are taking a look at everything that's occurred so far since Europe has been open. And looks like the global sell-off continues after the markets in the U.S. yesterday sold off down anywhere between 1.5% and 2.5% across the board in the major indices. Concerns about Trump administration, policies. Bottom line is that there is a ton of headline risk right now in the markets, and they're shaking off pretty much so anything as far as data is concerned with this uncertainty that's going on in Washington. With that being said, let's take a look at the markets in the UK now that they're up, open, and trading. Taking a look first at the FTSE. I wanted to start in England because the FTSE's down 1.25%. Down 93 points at 7,410 bucks. Now that's not the real story here. The story is that they're challenging the 20-day moving average. So watch that moving average. That's where the short-term bulls in the UK are going to be put on note. What has occurred though is energy. Energy has been taking a slide. You saw that crude oil contract. Let's just take a look at this real close. Crude oil contract. Actually pulled back yesterday, and oops, I apologize. And with that being said, once we saw the pullback in crude, you saw that the energy markets basically have drawn down the markets in the UK. You could see with crude at 48.52, it pulled back from that $49 level yesterday, just could not get any momentum to the upside. Energy markets are now weighing on very heavily in the UK. That's one of the biggest offensive sectors. If you take a look at Royal Dutch Shell, trading down 3.5% right now in the UK session. Taking a look at Germany. Now, Germany has been moving to the upside quite nicely up until the last two sessions. Once the uncertainty started to arise yesterday in the markets in the U.S., that pulled back and challenged the 20-day moving average here on the German index. It's down 0.7% and not down 92 points at 12,583. It is now broken through that 20-day moving average. The short-term bulls in Germany are in trouble right now. They're on their heels. You're starting to see large cap names. In the financials, most notable, Deutsche Börse. That's a big exchange, down 4.3%. You're seeing Commerzbank down. You're also seeing heavyweights like BMW, SAP, and Merck all down early in the session. Watch the autos today here in the States, folks. We're seeing global autos under pressure. Speaking of autos and what's under pressure, take a look at the French CAC. After the bounce, after Macron was elected in, now started to name some of the individuals that are going to be helping him lead this government and continue in the European Union, while the French stock market has pulled back for the last couple of days. As a matter of fact, again, you're seeing the French CAC now down below its 20-day moving average. It, like the German index, the DAX, is in a battleground between that 20 and 50-day moving average, as you can see with the green line and the red line. This is a battleground for the bulls. They need to hold that 50-day moving average if they're going to continue to have that momentum that they've had basically all of 2017. The last time we saw this challenge was right before the first vote in France. That's when the resumption of the rally occurred. Now we have this disruption here in the United States. Let's see how the markets actually react to it. In France, you have autos down, Peugeot down 3.2%, Renault down 1.9%. You have financials to the downside, so AXA, Credit Agricole, all to the downside right now, folks, because there's fears that not only if there's a slowdown in the U.S., if in fact the policies that everybody, both domestically here in the U.S. and globally, were anticipating going to get triggered because of the uncertainty of what's going to happen with President Trump and his administration, this is going to put a big wrinkle in the global economic forecast. So we're going to have to watch this all very closely, very dynamic. Key thing is here, manage your emotions. Look at the picture, know where the battle zones and the weak points are. 20 and 50-day moving averages tell you who's in control of the short and intermediate trend. Also, stay tuned to MarketStream.live. We're going to give you valid, pertinent information that's going to allow you to get really down and dirty, but very transparently understand what are the ranges, where are the areas that you're going to have to be concerned about. making sure that you're keeping your powder dry when those opportunities arise. All right, folks, that's it right now for MarketStream.live and on the open in Europe. I'm going to be back at 9:30 Eastern Time, 8:30 Central. I'm going to be checking out everything that's happening here in the U.S. markets. See you then here at MarketStream.live.